Ha, ha. There's a war in the feeling, they ain't keeping it real. They think it's easy to peel just cause they flipping those bills. The only vote is for Hill, but if I Trump it'll cost. We already walking dead in the land of the lost. I've been taking it way back, say Jack. Been my own wicked woman on the track. While you twerking in the trap, I'm gonna get them plaques. Yeah, my mind is on them racks. I'm just thinking loosely facts. Go and get that contact with your loose leaf ass. Leaning on the wall with your bathroom pads. Need a Wonder Woman in your life, how fast? How I'm gonna tell the truth, but you puff pass. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. She back, huh? For unlawful carnal knowledge, I'm wedged into worry while they suck and hurry. I'm just skating, do my derby. Watch these cameras all pervert me. Won't respect my name and dirt me, but I woke up early. Even when I'm fucking late, I'm applesauce and frosting the cake. Bake your plate A while they ingenuities ace. I'm planning an escape with the Save the World 10.8. Love potion number 9, fine dine. I want a piece of American pie. Lie under pudding pop shop that I ate the chocolate up. Why they tell me Californication, Afro on Rodeo, blaxploitation, and all this to the congregation.
From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies.
What's going on, guys? We're coming back for part 2 from the DC Music Summit from Duke Ellington. I got my boy Boo back, and I got Nessa. I don't know words. Nessa, I'm tired. I'm hot. I'm fat. So that's my day.
I feel you on the tired. I feel you.
You ain't fat, so don't even matter. So yeah, we got her for about 10 minutes now. Artemis and them are just still yapping with a friend of theirs.
Nessa, what's going on? How you
What's
doing? Tell us all
going
a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yes, so I'm super excited to be here at the DC Music Summit. Been here since the crack of dawn. I play guitar, play electric guitar. So this morning I kicked off the whole, the morning with the Lift Every Voice and Sing.
They've been talking about
also known as the Black National Anthem. Huh?
They've been talking about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
What's
so
up?
that was this morning, and then in the afternoon did another little bit with some electric guitar. So that's what I love to do. Also singer songwriter and have my original music. So that's a little bit about me. Yeah.
Excellent. Are you from the DMV?
So my home base is the DMV. I've kind of I've been I've lived in different places. My family's been here though for a minute, so this is home. This is home to me, and I'm like officially back home, in this area. I was living in New York for some time, and I'm back in the DMV. So
Right
home
on.
base.
Do you have a do you have a favorite spot around town you like to play? Or anywhere you aspire to want to play?
Ooh, yeah, I definitely aspire to play a lot of venues here. I was part of this showcase, which was really, really dope. I got to play at the Howard Theater.
Nice.
And since then, I was like, yo, the DC scene is actually really lit. Like, they showed so much love. And I was just like, I didn't know where these people were. But like when everyone was gathered in that one place, I was like, yo, I love it. I love this energy.
Yeah.
So I want to just play more venues, more, just like network and meet more people here in the scene.
Excellent. Is this your first DC Music Summit?
Yes. First one. Yep. Hopefully not the last one. Huh?
Are you feeling the vibe?
I'm feeling the vibe. Everyone's just super friendly, super nice, super supportive. Everyone's just supporting each other. I like the energy. It's cool. My mom's over here vending too, so it's a family affair today. She's been here.
Go ahead and plug mom stuff. What's she vending?
Yeah, for sure. So my mom, she has her thing called Inside My Hut. So we're from East Africa. So my mom's from Kenya, and she brings like all her like she gathers all her little ethnic goodies. She has like clothes, hats, and stuff, jewelry. So she's been here with that, and she also has my my merch, my Stay Strong movement merch, which is something I started actually in 2020. And that's just, again, that empowering artists, empowering people to just, stay strong and come together and support each other, and mostly creatives, because, we need to remember to stay strong and support each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Welcome back, Val and Nick.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Got the crew back.
Most of the squad.
Most of us. All right, so I have 3 songs here.
Yes.
Is there anyone you want me to start off with?
Let's start off with
Choices.
Let's do Nightlight. That's the most recent one.
And while Marcus loads that up, I'll take this opportunity to thank you all for
We can hear.
tuning in.
Boo, can you not hear that?
I can hear all of you. I don't hear any music.
You don't hear the music?
All right. Do you have YouTube?
Yes.
Let's do YouTube. Go ahead, Boo. Go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, so while Marcus cues that up, I want to take an opportunity to thank everybody that's been watching for sticking with us, especially if you are tuned in for part 2 of this extravaganza at the DC Music Summit. Take this opportunity now to like and share on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram. The District of Misfits Show on Twitter. We're at DC Misfits. You can go to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I already got it pulled
The
up.
District of Misfits Show, and
The sugar or
watch
sugar?
this episode as well as previous episodes of this show and other content created by District Face Studio.
Wait, I can't spell. Jesus
Support us
Christ.
directly. Oh, don't forget about Twitch. Go to Twitch, you can find us there, District of Misfits. And yeah, you can support us directly by going to crushingdc.com and purchasing all types of fun apparel and fun gifts for your friends and loved ones and frenemies. I have been unmuted.
Do you not hear it, Boo?
No.
Nope, Boo doesn't hear it.
Well, I hear it and it sounds beautiful.
I know, but if we are the only ones who can hear
I
it,
know.
and
That I'm working on.
and
That part
everybody
I
else
get.
can't
I'm
hear it,
just going to
though.
do this in time. I'm watching you guys groove.
All right, you guys keep talking.
So I missed all the intros. What is your name?
Nessa.
Nessa. And what do you do? I mean, I assume that you're a musician.
Yeah, I'm a musician. Play guitar. Today I was playing mostly guitar, did a little bit of singing and some original songs. But yeah, I'm a musician, love music, love combining different styles. Really into like heavy guitar players like Jimi Hendrix and Prince and all those. Sister Rosetta Tharpe. I want to shout her out. But also into like super, like whatever's on the radio too. So combining stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
And have you been here at the summit all day long?
Yeah. Since I was here at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all day.
How
about you guys?
She opened it. She did Lift Every Voice.
Yes. I opened it this morning. Yeah. When did you guys get here? You guys got here.
Around
We got late.
1. We had to pick up the pie. Oh, Boo! We saw your boy Stevie at the pie shop. He donated. Shout out to the pie shop. They donated 60 individual meals for volunteers here today. So
Awesome.
we had to pick up the pies.
So where are the pies now? All gone?
They're gone. Yeah, it was for lunchtime.
A couple back here.
Yeah. They were like these teeny tiny pies.
Yeah.
With like some salad. It's very kind of them. And then they're doing the same thing tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can hear it again.
Yes, Boo? Boo hears it now.
All right. So if you want, you can explain the song to us a little bit.
So this song was a song that I was just like, I'm dabbling with producing myself, and I started it off as just an instrumental, then added vocals to it, and it's just about long distance longing, and there's a lot of like imagery in it. So I'm gonna leave it up to the whoever's interpretation for your interpretation.
I wanna whisper in your ear how much I
It's beautiful.
need you. Light, you make my world bright. You live so far away. I want you here with me. And you know I'm getting older. I don't feel sober. 'Cause you take me high and love me right.
All right, there you go.
Some guitar in
Look
there.
at that.
When will you be mine? When will you be mine? I want to be.
Yeah, that's some beautiful shit right there.
Love it.
What would you
You
call
got
that?
any gigs coming up?
Oh, do I have any gigs coming up?
Yeah.
So yes, I do actually. There's have you heard of Swap DC?
No, please enlighten us.
Swap DC. So yeah, Swap DC. So they do like events where they swap. So like people bring, so it's like supposed to be eco-friendly and good for the environment. It's like the concept of recycling. It's
Is
really
this like
cool.
an eco-friendly swap meet?
It's a swap. So basically, it's basically like people bring like, if you have items around the house, like clothing, whatever that you're not using, but it's still in great condition. You bring it in, you bring like, I think it's like 5 or 7 items or something. And everyone does that.
That's a swap
Exactly.
meet.
You just like, you
Like-
find what you like.
That's
Exactly.
some old school swap meet stuff. Like,
Right.
what
So
is
that's
this?
that's what the I guess the company is, the organizer. But the event is on the 28th at City Brewery, and I'm the performer, so they're gonna have me perform. And then I think they're also having like at this one people who are also vending. So that's the next thing I know of, which is not this Friday, but the next Friday.
Can you bring stuff to swap and then just like leave it there if nobody wants to trade with you?
For people to take.
You
I got-
could probably do that.
some things I can
You could donate.
already.
Yeah.
I do not want to take it home.
I got a lot of random stuff. Like it's
You know what? That's a good point, because I feel like a lot of people who would be wanting to do that are like trying to get rid of stuff.
Marcus, just think about how much random junk is in the studio.
Shit.
That, like, it might
Here's
not
this
be.
plate. I don't want to take it home. You can have it.
Here's this. Here's a picture that is right randomly.
All kinds of little knickknacks.
Yeah, I got a ton of shit to get rid of.
But no, that's great. That's awesome. I love your music.
All right, what do you want to do? What do you want us to do next?
Let's do so y'all know Sugar Sugar. So this is my take on this. Like, I love this song. I used to just try different songs when I was busking, and this song just everyone always loves this song. It's like nostalgic. Try to make it my own. So this is my cover of Sugar Sugar.
All right.
Coming to you live from the DC Music Summit.
Got me lifted, shifted higher than the ceiling. Ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. You got me lifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, how you get so fly? Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly?
Now, where are you recording this at?
Sugar, how you get so fly?
The video was in
Some of the food has the Rona. That's like he's home.
Do what we do, watching screens, getting high. Girl, you keep it so fly with your sweet honey.
Why does Marcus have 2 cameras?
You'll be there when the money comes. Off top, I
They can't hear me.
I like to
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can they hear me?
I like sugar, I'm a little chulo.
Yeah, it's a more like chilled out version of the song.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like sexy shit.
It's
Yeah.
right.
Like, this is
Is that Boo?
That is good. That's
what
what
up,
I
man?
said.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm the boy
Boo's
in the
from-
bubble today.
Oh, jeez.
He is the
I thought that was part of the music video, which, by the way, is really good. Love it.
This is awesome.
Yes. This is like
Is that you on? So that's you playing the guitar on the recording as well?
Mhm.
Very good. Very good. I'm a guitar player, so
Ian is also a musician.
Okay.
yeah,
What do you play?
guitar.
Electric?
Yeah, well, all kinds. I play
Okay.
classic nylon string,
Oh,
classical. I play a lot of jazz.
nice. I want to get into more jazz. The chords and colorful chords, love it.
Yeah.
Talk to him. I like
Yeah. This is awesome.
I like how you're smiling the whole damn time.
I was having fun. Yeah, we had fun with this.
Did you put together a band to record this, or do you have like a band that you just use?
So I
all-
had a friend. So this song was really, really like, we did this in like 3 hours. So I just had a friend who was like, can you test out this microphone for me? Because they sent out like, he
Yeah.
got like microphones sent to him so he could test them out. He's an audio engineer guy. And I had played this song so much, like busking. And I was like, I want to record myself playing and singing this song. So he's like, okay, help me test out these microphones. I'll do a recording for you.
Cool.
So he like produced the little stuff and I just did the guitars and then I ended up redoing the vocal. Yeah.
Sounds really good.
Telling you, we've heard some new music today. This is probably at the top of it today.
Yeah. I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
I never know
Is that
what to call it.
is that filmed at the pocket?
Doesn't look like it.
They're asking where
It looks
It
bigger.
was like it was at this spot in New York. I think it's Smashbox or something. Let me see. Let me see what it's called.
Yeah, I would always like to know
were
suggestions
at the
from
pocket.
people if you know
You played
Yeah.
in the.
town stages, places to shoot videos.
You know what? I would like to know that too for here.
Crescendo Studios
For
in
DC.
Arlington. They have a big room that has like a big stage. So like if you're looking to do something like live, they have like a big stage set up and a mixer and everything like that. And they have crazy lights. I mean, you
Where's
can do
this
a lot.
Crescendo?
It's Crescendo Studios in Arlington. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta reserve the big room. But like it would be ideal for shooting like live type video, and
Yeah.
you get like 30 people to show up and it'll look like you're playing to like 100 people.
Yes. I actually want to do that. Yeah. A DC version.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
That was
make it happen. Yeah, that was fucking dope.
Dope.
That was
dope,
awesome.
Dope.
Nessa
I think we-
Dove, ladies and gentlemen.
yes.
Thank you.
Non-binary.
All right, now let's get the
Yeah, I love this parade of artists coming through.
Yes.
Quite nice.
Yeah.
We've had like a bunch of different artists who've like just.
I've been here like a half hour and I've already seen a bunch of like really, really great people that
Yeah.
I know and recognize.
Yeah.
It's a great like just a great event that they put on.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm sadly gonna have to get out of here in a second. I have to go.
You have someplace better to be?
I have to bartend.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Well, yeah.
You're coming back here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
Are we still on, by the way?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
on.
here.
Are we live streaming? Are we live
We are
streaming right
live
now?
streaming.
So all the same.
Live and
Oh,
direct.
yeah.
Did we ever get an answer as to why Marcus has 2 cameras
Light it up.
I don't know.
on him?
Because I'm the boss.
Oh, because that one is technically on all of us, but like
okay.
we haven't
So this is
seen
during the
it.
pandemic. Or no, it's after the pandemic. It's a song about like yeah.
We haven't utilized that one.
All right, so this is all the same.
All right, I'm gonna move on
Getting out of here.
out. You can move to this one.
It's Taurus, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Are you coming back tomorrow?
I'm going to try to. I want to.
Okay. It was nice meeting you.
Is that convincing?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Not really.
Where's the Artemis?
He went into one of the breakout sessions up there.
You went to a makeout session without us?
He went to a makeout session. No.
All right, here we go.
So is that a single, or do you have a record, or is it an entire album?
This is a single.
Okay.
Yeah. This was a collaboration.
Yeah. This camera. Okay. All right. Can I change the camera angle? Get my good side here.
I've been taking in so much more than I ever will. Hearing things that I shouldn't hear. Darkness reigns, halos of fear. Oh, what can I do? Oh,
Get it.
to live this through. All the same, all the same.
What are we doing? Oh, you're zooming me.
All the same.
Oh, there we go.
Change, give love a turn.
Oh, it's all very fancy.
There we go. I did not turn that down. It went down on its own.
Really?
Yeah, that was strange. I really like how much depth there is to that.
Mhm.
The bass. And,
Yeah. So this was kind of a song that it was like four of us working on it. So the producer already had this beat, and I was just like, I like this.
I like this beat.
Yeah, I really like it. So then I was like, I want to add some guitars to it. So then I added just like guitars, and someone else came up with the lyrics. After I was like it was all this stuff going on. Trump, this, that. People were just pissed off, and I was like, okay, let's make the lyrics about something around this. But yeah, there's a lot of depth in the production too.
This is really, you got some talent. Shit. Look at that.
I love music.
I mean, and that's what the DC Music Summit's been for us, at least all day.
Yeah.
It's just
Just
non.
meeting new talents.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, like definitely.
So how do I hear what you guys did earlier? Just go back on the.
Go to our YouTube channel.
Can I get you to see that we have the same
And you'll see. That was earlier today. That's now. This is what we got going on.
Oh, so as soon as it's done, it'll just upload.
We're live.
I mean, we're
And
live
then
right
when
now.
Yeah.
Okay, but then when we're done being live, it just kind of like uploads.
It'll stay on YouTube.
Is that you playing those single note guitar lines too?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Love it.
See, Ian's actually the perfect person, and Boo, for your style, because he plays guitar.
Yeah.
So
Well, where can I hear your stuff?
Artemis, the MC who was just sitting here, he and I are in a band called Lucky So and So's. So it's like a jazz hip hop kind of deal.
Yeah.
And so we have some stuff that's out there. You can find us on YouTube, on Bandcamp, on SoundCloud. We actually were just recording this week, so I'm hoping that by the end of the year we've got some more material to come out. Lucky So and So's.
I like that. Lucky So and So.
It's our homage to DC's musical heritage because it's a reference to a Duke Ellington composition. I'm just a lucky so and so.
Okay, I dig that.
So, Ian, is this you at the Millennial Stage?
What's that?
The Kennedy Center?
Millennium Stage? Yeah, that is us. Yeah.
Hey.
So we'll play a little bit of that as soon as I get it.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a different lineup now, but
Well, yeah, but it's the
but
first,
music, yeah.
first thing to pop.
So I write most of the music. What's
Together, you and the guy who was sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the MC. I play guitar. What?
Oh, you guys got a whole thing going. I saw
Oh, their
the
whole vibe.
There's a whole like many of y'all.
There's like, yeah, it's like most DC bands.
Yeah.
There's 30
And
people.
go-go feel too, right? The bongos. Yeah.
Is that you, Ian?
Who? What? With the beard? That's Andrew.
No.
That's me next to him. Yeah, sitting down. I think I'm sitting down.
Why are you always sitting down?
Man, because when you grew up as an elite athlete like I did, a world-class athlete, you've only got so many more miles in these knees. So I'm just talking my shit.
Well, your son's always had a long ass beard, huh?
I know. Yeah, he dressed like we played at the Kennedy Center, and my son dresses like a homeless person. The bass player is my son. Bass player is my son. Yeah, and he's a very gifted musician. Wonderful kid, wonderful young man. And he dressed like a homeless person when we played at the Kennedy Center.
Now, to be fair, he looks like he's playing in Fish, like the band Fish.
Oh, okay.
You know, Fish?
We're kind of like the hip hop Fish, if you think about it.
Yes.
If you think about it.
Oh, that's a cool setup, though. I like this.
Yeah.
You can hear the intricacy, like the jazz.
So that's a cover of Kool and the Gang, Summertime Madness.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna speed it up. Let's get some singing. Do you guys sing at the show at all?
Do I sing? No, I don't sing. You're hearing the extent of my vocal range right now. It's like very, very limited.
Is he wearing a Fish shirt? Oh no.
I thought that was you, honestly.
What's that?
I thought your son was you.
Oh no.
Oh, there he is.
Hello. Can we reach over and hug?
I think having Ian might have been a bad idea. He knows everybody.
This guy in?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's done talking to everybody. He knows everybody here.
We're live streaming, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's Paula Bailey, singer extraordinaire.
So that's what else would you like to talk about? What else you got going on? What do you got going on for the rest of the show this week or tonight?
Any shows? Any shows coming up?
yeah. So there's a show at the City Brewery with Swap DC. That's just, I'm just kind of getting back into playing live. I did a lot of virtual stuff for a minute, and now I'm like, I want to play everywhere and anywhere. So
Do you have like a track set up, or do you play with a group, or?
this is a great question. This has been like today what I've been like just saying I feel like I've been repeating myself, but I can't because I'm like literally trying to come up with my best, like the most ideal setup for what I'm trying to do, because it's kind of different. Like I want to play the guitar and do like layers of like guitar stuff, but also have a live band feel without necessarily having a full live band, maybe just like a drummer and like a DJ. So I can have
Bass player.
or bass. Yeah. It's like, I'm trying to get that
or
setup.
drummer and keys, just drummer and keys. That's always a good setup too.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of get bass
You already
going.
play guitar.
Yeah, if you play guitar,
yeah, true. So I'm trying to get, a couple people, just get something going so that we can take the same set and just play over and over.
Yeah, that's so important. I have so I'm kind of like the band leader for Lucky So-and-So's, and when we were at rehearsal, I'm like, all right, let's play it again. And everyone's like, oh man, come on. I'm like, reps.
I was gonna ask you a question. Would you rather, if you're gonna play with other musicians, would you rather it be a collaborative thing, or like these are the songs and this is how I want you guys to play it?
Oh, for me, so I'm used to like the stuff I've done before has been like I've had songs that I've written and I'm like, let's go perform. But now, like, I really I want to play. So I'm open to like, I also want to learn a bunch of cover songs and like spin them out differently, and just have a really live,
Mighty Trouble Threat. I have a go-go band. It's basically what we do.
Is that what's it called?
The Mighty Trouble Threat.
The Mighty Treble Threat.
Trouble. The Mighty Trouble Threat.
Trouble.
Like
the Mighty
Funk and Minor Threat.
Oh wow. Okay, I dig it. So. Yeah, so pretty much that's kind of that's what I'm thinking.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, just kind of like a collaboration, but have some songs that are songs I already have, and just like reimagining original cover songs.
Do you work with a voice coach?
I do not, and I want to.
You should.
Yeah, I really want to.
And I say this not because I always tell people, I'm like, I'm not telling you should work with a voice coach because your voice is bad. I'm telling you should work with a voice coach because your voice is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And learning how to control it. I think a lot of vocalists tend to think, well, I grew up singing. I sang in the church. I can just kind of like roll up off the couch and do it. And it's like, no, you're a musician. That's an instrument. And like you have to continually hone and refine your skills on it and practice, like daily practice.
I'm about that, I'm all about like, I just always want to push to be better. that's one area though. Like I've never really done anything to push in that. Like it's always guitar that I'm like, yeah, I want to learn more stuff. But if you know any great teachers, let me know.
I got a few.
And also you're a band leader, so if you know any, like, you know, I was already talking to Nick over here, so
another very gifted musician.
yeah,
Bro,
about putting
DC's full of
together a
them.
nice cool set. But
DC's full of them.
yeah, so yeah, so that's kind of,
Underrated.
No doubt. No doubt.
you
That's all
said
true.
DC's underrated.
Yeah, criminally
Yeah,
underrated.
the DC music scene is criminally underrated.
Yeah, absolutely, I totally agree.
100%.
But it looks like this this music industry panel just came out with a lot of great speakers. I'm gonna try to see if I can talk to some of them. And also, there's an open mic going on tonight.
Oh, cool.
So that's the rest of tonight, and then tomorrow people are back here, and people, yeah, if you like my music, you want to stay looped in with me and kind of seeing what I'm up to, you can find me on all the things at Nessa Dove, especially I use TikTok and Instagram the most. So Nessa, like Vanessa, Dove, Dove, like the bird dove. Connect with me. Let me know of musicians in the area. Let me know, you know, what's going on. I'm just, you know, I want to be part of the scene and I want to share music.
Awesome.
Excellent. Thank you for being
Yes.
on with us. And, keep in touch. We would love to have you back on.
And
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. This
Yeah,
is a
this is
really
awesome.
great setup.
I've been told to tell you the open jam session's starting.
Oh, okay. Dope. I'm about to go check that.
So come back through when you're done. Come back when you're done if you have the energy to come back on.
Okay.
And tomorrow.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Nessa.
Did
Cheers.
you write down your information?
Yes, I did.
Take your card.
Thank you so much. What are you guys' names? This is Ian, Artemis, Marcus,
Boo. Boo.
Boo. I was so confused when they said Nessie Boo. You meant Nessa and Boo. I was like, okay, it's call
fine.
me Nessie Boo.
I like Nessa Boo.
That's funny. All right.
All right, have fun.
She need to write her.
Thank you.
You already wrote down?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool.
All right.
Are we still live streaming?
Still live.
We don't
Not
stop.
stopping anytime soon.
Live and direct.
What's that? No.
Not the interview.
Howard left.
Oh,
He'll be back
yeah,
tomorrow.
Howard just left. Yeah, Howard right
He's
back.
over there in the corner, right over there.
Okay. He wanted the interview.
Yeah, he'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow. Yeah, he'll be right back over there.
Cool.
All right. See, Boo? We can't get anything done.
You want to take the inside? Should he take the inside now?
I don't
Or-
care. Somebody.
What up?
Boo, you're going to join us for Grande Lock?
Is this Grande Lock that's happening right now?
Yes.
It's going to be, yeah.
What up, boo?
This is season
What up,
3,
Artemis?
episode
Chilling,
0.
man. You at the crib?
Yeah, man. I got the Rona.
Oh,
What?
jeez.
Oh, man.
How you feel?
I'm sorry it happened,
I'm
bro.
fine. Today's my last day of quarantine.
Okay, well, that's good.
What is
Well, just take a few more days.
the required 4 or 5 days. So
Give yourself a few more days.
a few more days,
Yeah, man.
like 10 days. We're talking?
How many days is it?
30, 35. Yeah.
Dude, I mean,
I'm kidding.
let's say I need a COVID sugar mama.
Don't we all?
Cova Mama.
Baby's fucking bills. Like,
Cova Mama, yeah. That's actually, you just made up something,
Right.
bro. You just
Uber Eats doesn't pay for itself.
No shit.
got a point. Yeah, you're right about that. Right.
All right. So what are we getting into? There's like 85 songs you sent me.
Well,
We're doing
since-
three albums. We're doing 3 albums. We sent you 2 songs per album.
and we ain't gonna talk this long either. We
Yeah.
gonna keep this. We gonna keep this airtight.
I know. We say that before every
Say
show.
that.
Nah, but
And then an hour and 45 minutes later, it's like,
we'll keep
that's such a brilliant point.
We'll keep an eye on this one, though. We'll keep an eye on this one. Make sure.
Yeah.
I'll just turn the mic. I'm on the show now. I'll just turn the fucking mic.
There you go.
All right,
So
man.
what am I doing first?
We're gonna get into the.
Do we have
intro.
the theme music? Do we have the theme music?
No, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. I don't think we need to worry about today.
You literally talked to 85 people while you've been here, so this is not a standard show.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused because when we first came back on, you played the District of Misfits intro.
Oh yeah,
But now we're
'Cause-
doing Grande Lock.
they're just filling in. So I figured we'd give them a little bit of what Grande Lock is.
Okay, so I was
It's-
like,
See, unofficial,
I was like,
official,
why don't you play the Grande Lock intro?
because I don't have it on this computer.
Are we? We're live now too, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yes, so-
man.
Oh man.
Now y'all
Sorry
see
for-
behind the curtain.
Sorry for all that banter, people. We'll be back after these messages.
Nope. We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
It's the only way to do it.
Right. Val,
Well-
what is Val doing? Has she been drinking?
No, she's
No.
actually going to work.
No. Val, have
That
fun.
and that
Val
panel,
has not been drinking.
Oh, that panel, that panel was dope. I just went into though with Peace Stew, Steph Lover, a couple of people I recognized from like way back.
What
was
was
the
it
panel?
about? Tell
It,
us.
it was sort of it was just the music business from A to Z, and I came in on tail end, and they were talking about the things that artists need to do just to get themselves out there, and just like certain things that basically saying, hey, don't give up on doing this, still do it anyway, and just kind of like giving some game. It's just like, hey, you know, if it doesn't work out this way, try this. If it doesn't work out this way, try this. Like saying that there are a lot of ways that you can go about like being successful, like or on your own right. You did.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Not everything works for everybody, but I figured, you know, trying some of the things they were talking about, especially like as far as social media, really does like count. You know, you experiment, you see if it's cool, if it's working. If it don't work, then try something else.
Did you see
But,
the
but not giving up is the whole thing they were saying. Wait, you know what you're saying? Go ahead.
Did you see the post about Animal Collective? How they had to cancel their European tour. They were basically like, it just doesn't make any kind of financial sense for us, even if we run the tightest ship with the slimmest margins.
I can
Like
see
we're
that.
still going to lose money, and so like
I
they
can
had
see
to
that.
cancel an entire European tour because it just wasn't going to make sense. And it's just like, you know,
That
in
couple-
music economics for so long we've been told, well, yeah, you're not going to make any money off of your recorded music. It's all
Right.
basically free, but you get to recoup it going out on tour. And now we're seeing that like being out on tour is not super financially viable either. For a lot of bands that are not, obviously, you take out the Taylor Swifts and Kendrick Lamars and
Right.
sort of like that top 1% that could, you know, sell out, you know, a Madison Square Garden
Right.
type venue. But for everybody else, and even like successful bands with millions and probably hundreds of millions of Spotify streams, Animal Collective, I would guess. I haven't double checked. But my
Spotify
guess is
doesn't pay.
they're over 100 million Spotify streams of Animal
Spotify
Collective.
doesn't really pay though.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
they just can't make it work financially, and it's hard to like see. By no means is that the only story, and it's hard to kind of see that and see music industry economics.
it's just they can't. I think a part of it. I've had this conversation with a couple of people. Some of the venues now I've been trying to recoup, like what they've lost,
Yeah.
or the newer venues that were supposed to open and they weren't able to make the money they wanted to or needed to, right when the pandemic hit. Because think about it, 2 years is a long time for like almost the whole world to be shut down.
You know,
And when you're dealing with music, you're dealing with touring acts, all that. There's a particular kind of like social interaction that takes place.
no doubt.
Like there's a particular kind of way that people have to like engage with their audiences, and like just engaging with them solely through like these computers and social media all the time. It doesn't always like justify earning money for everybody. It justifies earning money for certain kinds of artists, but not people that need folks there,
Yeah.
right there at the front row to buy merch physically,
Yeah.
and all that.
It seems
So-
like the only
Yeah.
thing you can monetize
All right,
these
bro.
days. It seems like the only thing you can monetize these days is the live experience of actually being there, which honestly, for a lot of people, they're just kind of like, you know, you get these high quality YouTube videos of live performances, and I don't think it's a substitute, but a lot of people are watching these videos and probably not going to concerts, and the music is free, and so it's like the only thing you can really monetize is that live experience, and then like your physical merch, your vinyl, your CDs, your stickers,
I mean-
your T-shirts.
I mean, if
It's
you,
hard, man.
mean, you know, people make fun of the NFT thing, but you know, oh, yo, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. But yo, no, you good, you good.
We're here live at DC Music Summit,
What's up,
so we're
Lady
just
J? Good to see you.
all the luminaries are coming through.
Good to see you. You gonna be
Yo,
around for a
you get
second?
these people to come sit down.
Cool. I'll talk to you. All right, for sure. It's a lot of people. But now, what I was gonna say is like, you know, people make fun of the whole NFT thing, but I'm gonna tell you right now, like the fact that if you understand how that works, and it's like a whole thing with like a ledger where you could pass on, like especially for audio, you pass on music to somebody and they hear it, and you get like some sort of kickback from that. It actually makes a lot of sense because the whole ledger part of Bitcoin and all that, it like if you really understand fundamentally what it does, you're like, oh, that actually does kind of make sense for like artists. Like visually, I kind of get it, but I more so understand really like when it comes to audio.
It's I get the sense with NFTs that it's kind of like a similar to like an artwork that you would find in a museum. Like the uniqueness of the art is represented in sort of like just a single form or a single media.
Right.
But of course, throughout history, music has always been reproduced.
But art is so subjective. So like, okay, I go and make this song.
More people can enjoy, but
it's just one copy.
I mean,
music industry economics is like one of those thorny topics that like there's not really any good answers to. Like there's no, you know, people always talk about, oh, we need to rethink music industry economics. We need to rethink it. Well, what we need to rethink is like people getting music for free and not paying for music and not monetizing, you know, not having avenues of, you know, monetizing music unless you're, you know, a megastar.
Well, it's the discouragement of supporting physical media is probably the main. It's always been the main thing that's hurt.
Yeah,
I think, you know, now they say get shows, get paid for them. Well, it's kind of hard to do it when there is a worldwide plague that could kill you and get people in person to pay for your shows. Now things open back up. Can't get those places to pay you some of the same rates that you were probably getting because, like I said, you know, some of those places trying to recruit still.
Yeah,
they're still trying to get their money back.
The hope was at the end of the pandemic that it was going to be like there's such a thirst for people getting back out to live music, but I was always kind of like there also might be the flip side of that, which is sort of we kind of got used to not having it, and rescheduled shows, canceled shows, like it's all a big mess. You know, I know for a fact trying to book shows like in certain times, and you realize you pick a date that somebody rescheduled from a year before because they were on like you're just like, dang, this is. I don't want to say it's like a no kind of catch-22 or anything like that. It's just a very it's tough.
It's very tough, you know.
It's tough.
So like if I can understand if people are like waiting out right now on trying to do any kind of touring, you know. Animal Collective was saying what they said. That's actually, I get it, you know.
Yeah.
Like it sucks because they're very, very good.
Sell every ticket. You can stay in the cheapest motels, and you know, ride on rickety buses instead of planes from city to city on a European tour, and you're still not going to make any money. That's really tough. It's really tough.
And like you got to think essentially for the very, very independent people out there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm seeing some of them haven't taken like the hit where they're just where they are in charge of their business.
Yeah.
You know, some of them actually been able to like weed themselves
for scale. For scale purposes here, I just pulled up Animal Collective on Spotify. Their top streamed single has 47.5 million streams.
That's a couple $1,000 for them.
It's a couple $1,000 for them, but that's just to give folks a sense of scale. And a band with probably all together easily over 100 million streams can't make a tour of Europe work financially. It's just rough.
Nah, you're right. It's rough.
Are we? Should we do our intro?
No. Well, keep going.
The Grande Live?
Animal Collective thing. I got show mark or something.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just do my intro, man. We're Grande Lock. This is the Grandiloquent Hip Hop Show. We are District Dogface Studio production. Thrilled to be here at the DC Music Summit. What an amazing event that gets put on for the whole weekend. Dior Ashley Brown, absolute DC music royalty, and she's the driving force behind this. So we're like super pleased, thrilled to be here. The Duke Ellington School for the Performing Arts is an amazing space. If you've never been here, you need to come and just check it out. You know, maybe hopefully someday my kids will come to school here. That'd be pretty dope.
I mean, you would have to like really like. Wait a minute, do they take in people like kids from like out of state? Like, I always wondered that.
I don't know. If my kids are musically inclined in any way, I'll move back into the district.
Well, yeah, Joey from Amphibians, his brother came here, and he's from Baltimore.
Like he traveled from Baltimore here.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, that's dope.
Probably, yeah.
This gotta be worth it. Yeah. I wish I had this growing up, man.
I mean,
no doubt.
I wish I did too. I mean, I'm not a musician or anything, but I am an artist.
I started playing music at 15, and I wish I'd taken it more seriously at that young age. And
I was trying to rap too much. There was no manual for rapping. I either got in trouble by teachers or with people I knew.
Yeah.
Or students. Like they was just like, oh, you trying to rap? Okay. Stop beating on the table. Stop leaving those pencil marks all over the table like that. You gotta chill out.
Well, like I said, we are Grande Lock, the Grandiloquent Hip Hop Show. We are District Dogface Studios hip hop show. We are based out of the DMV. We're in Washington, D.C. right now. My name is Ian Taranji, and my co-host, my esteemed co-host, my good friend, Artemis.
What up?
One of DC's most prolific and spectacular MCs. And shout out to our third co-host who could not be here this evening, Tia Abner, a.k.a. Prowess the Testament.
Shout out.
A.k.a. the Sample Oracle. She's our own personal whosampled.com. She's also brilliant and an amazing MC, and we love having her as a co-host. So she's traveling for business, but shout out to Tia. And so we're calling this season 3, episode 0. This is just kind of like we wanted to come and be a part of DC Music Summit, and do our thing from here. So for those who don't know, talk a little bit about ourselves, but our format typically is we do like a segment on current events, something that's happening in the hip hop community, hopefully funny and not sad, although
this story is sad.
A lot of times it's sad. Then we do a review of 1 or 2 recent release recently released hip hop records. And then our last segment is we do a review of a hip hop classic.
And you chose a really good classic this time, one of my favorites as well.
Thank you, Marcus. That was my choice this week. So, Artemis, why don't you really quickly tell us about the 2 current event records that we're going to talk about, and then I'll talk about our classic.
The current records we're going to talk about?
Yeah.
Oh, well, since we are at the illustrious Duke Ellington School of Arts, we are going to review Khalil D. Jamal's album, AC to DC, presented by the Amphibians. Shout out to the Amphibians.
Shout out to the Amphibians. We've had them on before.
Yes, very, very talented group.
Amazing.
And adjacent to the Amphibians, because they are part of the crew, my brother Arnell, aka Arnellification, and Blackberry Jones put out an album called Hindsight 2020, A World of Pain. I said that wrong. A World of Pain, Hindsight 2020. That always messed me up because I wanted to always call it Hindsight because I thought it was perfect for it. But A World of Pain actually sounds like cool too. But anyways, we want to shout that album out as well because they are both Duke Ellington alum, and want to show y'all that these brothers have stayed making and creating once they left the school and have been able to make some incredible music.
Some really great records.
And they're part of the Amphibians, so shout outs to them. So
yeah,
definitely.
really great records. I had a lot of fun sitting with this music. And our classic album tonight that we're going to review in our final segment is Blackalicious, Burning Arrow from 2002. R.I.P. Gift of Gab. Amazing MC. Those guys are just so much fun. This album is so dense, and layered, and anybody who's watched our show knows. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I know, right?
Anybody who's watched our show, so you know that Artemis is an MC and producer, Tia an MC and sometimes producer, I think too.
Yeah.
And I'm a jazz composer on guitar. Artemis and I are in Lucky So and So's together, DC hip hop jazz band. Have a lot of fun doing that. We just recorded some music, so I'm hoping by the end of the year we'll have some singles to release. But yeah, you know,
I see this guy too much. That's the problem.
So like I always come at hip hop like from a musical aspect, from a harmony and melody and rhythm aspect. And you know, this Blackalicious is so beautifully and densely layered on a lot of different parts, and you know, we're trying to keep our shows kind of tight, you know. So we're only doing like 2 songs per record, but this Blackalicious record, there's 10 songs on this record.
That Blazing Arrow
I could have pulled out.
Blazing Arrow is just dope.
Such a dope record.
Amazing album.
Yeah,
Definitely one of my favorites.
well, I'm glad my choice was well received. So,
but we gotta get to the nitty gritty of some of this.
Yeah,
because somebody wanted to talk about Kanye West's like little fashion statement, but I said no. Actually, you know what? We took too much of a break, so we need to talk about the stuff that we missed a little bit. At least give a list. He's trying to jump into it like, oh yeah, we're back. No. We have to talk about the stuff we missed.
I don't want to talk about Kanye. No. All I will say is Kanye going full white supremacist. I did not foresee that one.
That's not on your bingo card?
Was definitely not on my bingo card.
I mean, it was on my 2024 bingo card.
The future bingo card. Like,
yeah.
He just popped sooner than expected.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more to say. I mean, that was my point. But yeah, I mean,
we've given him enough.
But here are a few things that we missed.
Yeah, what did we miss? Because we've been on hiatus now for about 8 months?
Yeah.
Wow, it's been so. Yeah. I want to say rest in peace, power and paradise to battle rapper Pat Stay from Canada, Nova Scotia, Canada. One of my favorites. Rest in peace to him. I feel like we missed the Astro World event with that incident that happened.
I thought we talked about it.
We covered that.
No, you covered it.
Okay, I got that wrong. Okay, sorry about that. Freddie Gibbs going at it with almost all of New York and like getting jumped by Benny the Butcher's crew in upstate New York, like he was beefing with Jim Jones and somebody else. That was crazy. We missed that.
It's 2022. Are we still beefing?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Come on, man.
Freddie
Gibbs is too good, and Benny the Butcher is too good.
Yeah, they should. I don't understand how
they should collab.
They did. They actually tried. I think they did. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they did, and I don't think it worked out too well considering what happened. But so, all right, the unfortunate murder of PNB Rock. Rest in peace, power and paradise. That was very sad because people were talking about, you know, he came out that particular Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles that people don't go to, and it's where people like, you know, you could get scoped out at, and people trying to blame the girlfriend, like she got him murdered because he showed where they were at night. I thought that was all sad. Like, that's another human being who's been taken away from this world, and that's sad. So just rest in peace and power of paradise to PNB Rock. Recent news. This is recently actually that happened. Battle rapper Sue Surf, he got busted on Fed charges. He caught basically he's getting brought up on RICO charges, which is hard to get away from when it comes to feds.
How the hell did he get a RICO?
Dealing with gangs.
That's fair.
Well, as an attorney, I can give everyone some free legal advice. Don't RICO.
Don't RICO. Yeah, because like anything
because
under
that
a
is
RICO,
some serious shit.
You know, and I didn't know.
$700.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well pay it up. And that's crazy. I didn't know. Like even one charge of a RICO can get you like double digits.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oof, like that's no thank you. So yeah. Prayers up to
racketeering influence criminal organization, I believe it is.
Yeah,
basically
man.
Organized crime. Like you don't want to be a part of that.
Right, exactly. So prayers up to Sue Surf and his family, man. You know, hope that works out. You know, let's see what else. Oh yeah, there are book releases that came out. Psalm One, who we mentioned before, dropped her book, which is dope. and also Tumex and Tumex of like Visionaries, Project Glow.
Didn't Saw Rock do one too?
Saw Rock, I think so. There are a couple of books floating around. I actually figured at some point we probably have to have a topic about independent releases of books. But yeah, Tumex and also Micah 9 of Freestyle Fellowship, they recently put out books. I wish I remembered all the names of those books right now, but just know that they put the books out and they're there. So it's wonderful to see like artists that have been in the game for a while be able to put their work, the words to paper, be it lyrics, their story, whatever they want to talk about. So we have that. And last but not least, the Slaughterhouse Breakup, the album that Joel Ortiz and Crooked I did that got Joe Budden and Royce da 5'9" in their feelings. So that was a big issue because people were torn about that. They were like, oh, you know, what they did was a money grab, Joe Ortiz and Crooked I, but then at the same time, it's like Crooked I and Joe Ortiz trying to keep it moving because, you know, Joe Budden said he retired from rapping and Royce is not trying to do a 3-man group and they couldn't find a fourth. So it's like, what do? You got to keep it moving. So that was a whole big mess. And that's not even everything we missed. Like, I feel like there's like 10 other things that we missed and I couldn't think of it all, but
this was a list right off the top of your head that you just sent me in a text and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we got that. Yeah, we got stuff to talk about. Yeah, we don't have to talk. We don't have to talk about, you know, any white supremacist hip hop artists.
We can
who make really stupid fucking shoes.
Anytime
I see anyone walking around in those fucking shoes, I just want to point and laugh at them as hard as I can.
Yeah, that's a
fucking idiot.
Stupid, ugly ass fucking shoes.
I'm just saying, man. He's out here looking. He's looking like a murderous Dexter version of Pang the Bear out here with those galoshes, bro. Like what's going on? Like he's trying to put on a Darth Vader.
Did I mention they look stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the galoshes to like the cocoon shoes. Crazy.
You got your feet wrapped in stupid.
People who are genius level at one thing often think that they're genius level at everything, and I think Kanye suffers from that. But
it's like you could.
I thought we weren't talking about him. I thought we were talking about him.
Nah, we might as well. You can't sell me on those Yeezys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's because I'm biased. I'm Ewing's gang. You know how I go, Patrick Ewing's. But yeah, you
can't. Man always has the freshest Ewings.
Yeah, I got the Rap City Ewings on right now.
Oh,
but yeah, man, like you couldn't sell me on those. Couldn't sell me on the galoshes. I don't understand how that was a fashion statement. That's like those are utility boots. Like,
I mean, this is the same dude that thought it was revolutionary to dress people up like homeless people.
Yeah, it's what was like $40-$50 for socks. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not doing that.
My buddy John Johnson, he's an old DJ from DC. He's since moved away, but shout out to John and Debbie. He made this shirt a long time ago, and it's like two people in ski masks holding a sign that says "Fuck Kanye West."
I think I remember that.
I have retired this shirt and brought this shirt out of retirement many fucking times.
Yeah,
so many fucking times. I've been like, man, okay, I could probably put this away because of some shit, and then he'll do some shit, and I'll be like, nope, shirt's still good.
Bring it right back.
You know what's
still good.
You know what's crazy? I didn't think about it. Wes Felton, shout out to him. He brought this up because he had a song about Kanye. It was out years ago, and it was such a good song.
It is a good song.
And it was really he actually got into some deep water with some people that were connected to.
Circles for that shit.
Yeah,
but he was right though.
He was right.
And like all them people that blacklisted them since have probably cut ties with Kanye. So it's kind of like, well, dang, like, are you gonna spin the block and just hit West up and be like, yo, man, our bad, like, or just be like, you know, you were right or whatever.
Because I kind of reparations for Wes Felton campaign.
Wes deserved that. Right? Yeah. I mean, he was because I remember that it was a situation where it was like the choir rehearsed this song. I can't remember where it was at. Some choir remembered his song. He didn't show up, or he ripped them off. I can't remember what the story was, but that was a bad situation. Like it made him look bad. So Wes, he went in on that song.
Donda would not approve Kanye.
No, he wouldn't approve it. Yeah.
Is it Ye or is it Ye?
I don't know, man.
We've already given
I
you
don't fucking
Like-
fucking know.
Like I don't know. I think watching a documentary, like, and I said this before when we talked about a documentary before. I think we watched that documentary. Right?
Wait, what was the guy's name that made it? Boozy? No. What was his
He was
name?
like a stand-up comedian, but there was a part in it that Doug Infinite, like when he was like expressing his beef with him, and I just thought that was interesting. I was like, Doug Infinite did an album with No ID, and No ID is like pretty much been like in the game doing so much work, and I never understood like how Kanye would have done Doug Infinite dirty. Like that's one of your day ones, and that was like, I never knew that, and that put even a more worse taste in my mouth about him. I was like,
I mean, the documentary validated my love for his early work.
yeah,
But
of
it
course.
also validated the the minute his mom passed, he was done.
He's done.
Like
It was over.
whatever mental health issues that he had been negating, like his relationship with her kept him functional.
Right.
And then when he lost her, like that was it.
And then he's in toxic relationships and like he's just around toxic people who are telling him, first of all, that he's a genius and he can do no wrong,
Right.
Yep.
and not standing up to him and being like, dude, like, what are you even talking about? Like he says some of the most ignorant shit, and it just drives me crazy. Like,
Well,
I respect people who have different opinions if they're
Right.
well thought out, and like this man is just like spitting
He's trash.
spitting ignorance, and it drives me crazy
well,
because it
I mean,
drives me
why
crazy.
can't we?
And I feel like it would be one thing if the music that he was making was still as groundbreaking as it was before, but it's not.
right.
No,
It's a shell of what it used to be.
I mean, when can we cancel him?
I mean, I'm pretty much right.
2012.
Yeah.
But
I mean, for me, 2012, it was pretty much like
my thing is this though. He's given too much of. He's still like an example for people to follow as an artist. It's just like not kind of can't always. Having driving ambition is one thing, but know your limits on the things that you can and can't say, and just like and know how it is when you treat people messed up, because like it's gonna come at you in a certain way later on.
mhm.
Because like right now he's dealing with like you trying to play with them people that chase bank, that deal with your money.
Mm-mm.
Like if you want to take your money out of their bank, fine, but
Oh, he's
Don't
about to have
play
a
with them.
Stringer Bell moment, dude.
yeah, don't play with them people
You
when
about
it
to
comes
come
to
out of
your
City
money.
Hall and realize that all your fucking street shit don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on, bro. It's like you just got like you can't be that kind of example for a younger crowd of folk, because they're gonna try to follow your steps, and then all of a sudden, like, what does that look like for you? You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I saw Kanye do it. I thought I could do it. It's like, no, worked out for him.
No,
That doesn't
he's a
mean it works out for
billionaire,
you.
and-
Yeah, not all people are created equal.
Well, I mean, the issue to me, as long as we're getting into it, I mean, you show up at Donald Trump's White House in the MAGA hat, and like, do you not recognize like what that is? Do you not recognize like this man is a racist, and he's like he's running a racist government, and he's making it okay for people to be racist. Like you can have, there's all kinds of like legitimate gripes that, okay, Obama didn't do this, or Obama didn't do this, or he fucked this up, or he fucked that up. There's all kinds of like legit gripes that you can have with his presidency, but like, how do you turn that into like Donald Trump? Donald Trump is a joke. He always has been. For those of us like who kind of grew up in the 80s and remember him like being I was like 7 years old seeing him on Sally Jesse Raphael and being like, this dude is a fucking clown.
Yeah.
Like, how does that gets into a whole like national psychology thing. But like,
what do you think to the USFL?
if you're a hip hop artist and you're supposed to be speaking truth to power, like you're supposed to be making prescient and cogent observations about your society and about the world around you and the problems in our society, which are many. Like, how do you come at that place? And then you double down. You know, he just did this interview with Tucker Carlson, who is like one of the worst white supremacists, like Russian propaganda, you know, mouthpieces, and he's just sitting there, like telling all these, you know, white people who watch Fox News what they want to hear about communities of color, and just, you know, doesn't realize he's being played like the same way that Killer Mike got played by the NRA. And it's just like, don't you?
Wait, what? How did he get played by the NRA?
They did a commercial for him, right?
No, he
Or
did an interview on
Something.
NRA TV. And look, he's a Second Amendment guy. He's a very pro Second Amendment guy. And and like I say, I can respect people's point of views. They come at them at a well thought out place. I'm not like an anti-gun guy, and I respect that, you know, Killer Mike comes from, his dad was a cop. He comes from a culture of gun, and he thinks gun ownership is important for communities of color, and I don't necessarily disagree. But then he goes on NRA TV to spout all of this like pro Second Amendment, and not realizing like the NRA is a white supremacist organization.
Right.
They're not a gun rights organization. They're a political arm of white supremacy, and they don't believe in. They don't have a problem. You take black people's guns away. They have a problem when you take white people's guns away.
I got you.
And Killer Mike didn't realize or didn't care that he was being used by these people to like whitewash their racism.
Well,
and Kanye is being used in the exact same way by terrible people who want other racist white people to think that it's okay to be a racist white person.
Much larger scale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Killer Mike.
Yeah,
it is.
Like, there's similarities, but this is like way more amplified.
Right.
It's way more amplified, but to me, it's a difference of degree, not a difference of kind.
Well,
okay, yeah.
Well, look,
this
well,
is
look
exponentially.
Well, this is the thing. Killer Mike, he actually knows like his position. Like he has his own position in politics.
Killer Mike is not mentally ill.
I respect.
Well, what did he say he was? He said he was like a different kind of libertarian to a degree. I need to remember what I saw.
I mean, he's a Bernie Sanders stan.
He's a Bernie. Yeah, he does like Bernie Sanders. So there's that. But like with Kanye, it was like I straight up think it was a money grab, bro. I think he went to get in on that PPP stuff.
Does he think?
I think he went to cozy up. I think he went to cozy up and make sure he got.
Does he think it's financially viable for him to be like white supremacist's favorite hip hop artist?
I mean, look, man, you already have them. You already have some of them out there. Like people don't want to admit it.
There's also Kanye stans that are going to support him no matter what he does. Black Kanye stans that are going to support him.
What's up, man? Good to see you, man.
We're living like it
Chill, man.
opens the door. It opens up
twice in 1 year.
Some really weird, meta fucked
up
shit.
I caught some of y'all in there, man. It was good stuff.
We're here live, and we're chatting on people walking by. So
you said Thursdays, right? Y'all do and Lydia's. That's what's up, man.
My man's hustling. Networking.
Yeah, man. Are you gonna be there this week? I'm gonna try and make it out. On 20, you're gonna be there. All right, bet. Good to see you, P. Odds, bro. That was a legendary piece, too. I had to talk to him for a second. I ain't seen him I just seen him like a couple months ago. It was good to see him again.
We've seen some genuine hip hop royalty out here. DMV hip hop royalty out here at the DC Music Summit. It's been a lot of fun. Kind of wish we had speakers so like we could blow the show to everybody. Like
other folk that are here. I just saw this battle rapper I've seen like a lot of his battles. I'm about to say what's up to him. I hadn't seen him like in an hour or two. But it's dope to like be here and see
throw down battle rap with this guy?
Huh? Nah, I'm not gonna battle rap changed, you know. Battle rap is different. That form of battle rap, that's a lot of work. Like all that form of battle rap is so different.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it. But yeah, there are a lot of dope artists out here, man. It's been good to just check out the scene and like build with a lot of different people and network.
Sure.
So yeah. For sure.
Marcus got up, or else I would say let's get into these tunes. But
because see, and we talked about your boy for a second. You know, we talked about your boy for a second. You got you.
I had to get it off my chest.
Actually, you know what? While Marcus is doing this thing, we probably should talk about other projects that came out that are pretty dope. I got put onto this cat named Cartoons. It's like CARRTOONS. Or like he dropped the instrumental project, but he has this album, and we're not reviewing it tonight. But I just want to say this project is so dope. I really wish I remember the name of it. But
is he a DMV artist?
Not DMV artist. They're in New York, but okay. Cartoon CARR fire producer.
Cool.
There's a new Quelly Chris, that Flame that came out.
One of my very favorites. One of my very, very favorite.
Homeboy Sandman's got something new coming out, so he dropped 2 single sports so far.
We've reviewed Homeboy Sandman, a Homeboy Sandman record, and a Quelly Chris record before.
Oh, you know what? Yo, this is a trippy album for me to talk about. But I swear when I listened to it, I was like, nobody's talking about this album. Cameron did a full album with A-Track, and the album is dope.
Yes,
like it's the Cameron that you want. Like Cameron, okay, he's like the funny drug slinger, dope dealer guy, but he's such a good rapper.
Yeah,
and you don't want him to switch up, you know. So yeah.
New Freddie Gibbs out there.
So separately.
Yeah,
I still haven't listened to that. I need to listen.
It was one of the projects we were throwing around to do tonight before we decided to keep it all DMV Duke Ellington alum focused tonight, which I love.
Yeah, I feel like there's so much other stuff. Well, I know this is coming up. Hey, what's up? Good to see you, Clever. Yeah. No, it's good. No, good to see you. Shout out to Clever Thoughts. She came by to say what's up, you know. Dope MC out the DMV, man. Yeah.
Should we get into the music now? Should we talk about the records we're gonna talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to file off and get some grub and listen to this new Freddie Gibbs. And, actually, work on some music too.
That's what's up. We need to hear that new Boo, man. We need the new Crush and Boo music, man.
That's right.
Go with the apparel.
The takeover's ready. We're ready for the takeover.
Y'all. Good luck, Godspeed. Have a great show.
Boo, thank you very much for everything
I'll
today.
Be in touch, Marcus.
Please. That's what's up.
Hey.
You here tomorrow?
Lord willing.
All right.
If not in person, virtual for sure.
Right on. All right, buddy. Have a good one.
Let's see. Can you hear? Can you hear us?
Hello.
Can you hear in the cans?
What it do, y'all?
Not here.
I usually do like this in the house.
Does this need to be turned on?
No, she's on.
Hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I'm Ian.
I'm Clever Thoughts. Nice
Clever
to meet
Thought.
you. Ian.
It's a pleasure to meet you. We're doing our hip hop show together.
Nice. Artemis and Marcus. How you doing, Marcus?
Marcus is our producer extraordinary.
Okay, and what's the name of the
show?
Yes.
Grande Lac, the Grandiloquent Hip Hop.
Okay, because I seen this behind me. I wasn't sure if that was associated.
We're the District of Misfits.
It's over.
So yeah.
Is this live streaming?
It is live.
It's live right now.
Oh, okay, so y'all got to take my headphone off and the headphones over my head. I love it.
We have 3 viewers who saw you with that.
I like that.
For a couple of them. It is a smooth, very slick.
Yes, it
love
helps
the
to cover my brains and protect my thoughts.
Clever thought, protect them clever thoughts. I see you. I see you.
Yes, the man with the sick bars. He sat there and freestyled. I watched him. I was like, oh wow, look at these bars. All right.
No doubt. Clever thoughts, yo. What you been up to though lately?
Man, I've been working tirelessly. Actually, I have an album that's coming out for sync licensing for TV and film.
Oh, this is up.
Through a company called Push Audio. Expect that January. So around January. So I have another project that's going to be a little more current that's coming with a company called DNA Block. We're moving into the Web3 technology right now, NFTs, animation.
We were just talking about.
So I am definitely in the forefront of doing that right now. So I'll be in the NFT arena and
There you
knocking
go.
out some dope animations in the process.
There you go.
So yeah, my avatar is and the group and band will be called Black Energy.
Sure.
So it's not going to be Clever Thoughts, but it will be Black Energy. Clever Thoughts is still with it.
It's still
I'm
your
in-
thing. Yeah, you got
It's my inner, you know.
Yeah. Yo, one thing I gotta say, I think I've seen you online straight up being like, I got you on the bars. Let me see. Like verses and people giving you like great reviews. I'm like, man, that's the way you hustle it. That's the way you hustle it.
Yes. I don't stop. That's
I saw that. I saw that. You got like 5 reviews. I was like, well, damn. What? I need to try some of this. That's dope though. Nah, I want to salute you.
You
on
mean
that.
as far as reviews? I got like over maybe 250.
I saw, okay.
250 reviews.
Okay, I saw a few. I was like, okay.
Well, it's great. We were actually just talking about kind of like music industry economics, and like, what are your sort of like general thoughts? I mean, if you're out there trying to make it as an artist in the music business, like what's your strategy? I know there's not one strategy, but like, what's your strategy?
Yeah, there's no one way, like you said, to make it. For me personally, I'm still in the process of making it, so therefore. Making it essentially is being free from your job. I think to me, that's when you can say, hey, I've kind of made it a little bit. When you can leave a job and you could be fully in your craft and doing what you love, no matter what that might be for you in particular. So, for me personally, I just went ahead and I started rapping and I started charging people for rapping because that is my skill set. And that is something I do. I started adding on a tab of songwriting, and you start opening it up to marketing and you start graphic design. What is your specialty? Because music as a collective is more than one avenue. We don't just have one skill. We might think we have one skill because it's all under the word rapper. But if you dissect the word rapper, what are all of the things that we're good at doing in those sections? And that's what I had to sit back and think about. And I kind of made a position for myself for each of those to bring in streams of revenue. In addition to sync licensing for TV and film and the streaming money and, other things.
Yeah. Bringing it all together. I like that.
I have another question for you.
Of course.
Do the glasses help you see at all?
Yeah, they help me see through the bullshit that's out here going on.
Yeah. That's why you up on that panel. People were like, you full of it, you full of it, you cool, you full of it. Yeah,
I wanted to say, you cool, these are energy readers right here.
Okay.
There we go.
It's a vibe, and we fitting in the right frequency because that's why we're all here today.
That's what's up. I like that. Man, I'm trying to get me a pair of those, man.
Okay, you want to get a pair? Hold on. It's okay if it fell off. It's fine. It's all good. We'll bring it back in a few minutes. Don't go nowhere. I miss you.
No doubt. Yeah. So, like, all right, you got the album coming out. You got the NFT stuff going on. What else? What is something that we do not know about Clever Thoughts that a lot of people like? What's one thing that as an artist?
One thing a lot of people don't know is I suffer with anxiety. And they look at me as a person that is very outgoing and I'm very direct and I can talk to you very well like I'm doing right now, well spoken. It took a lot of years of preparation, some ashwagandha. I had to let go of the weed, unfortunately. That was one thing that was helpful, but it wasn't, my body said no. But I would say one thing you don't know is that anxiety and suffering with it sometimes takes you away and puts you in a box where you feel as though you don't want to see anyone, you don't want to talk, you don't want to do anything. And it could prevent you from doing it. So I would say for people who do suffer with anxiety or any kind of mental health issues, that, taking stuff like ashwagandha and watching the things that you put in your body can really help. And also creating is a key component in helping with anxiety too, because when you love something so much, you'll step and put your anxiety on the line for it. That's a good sign.
That's great.
That's
a great answer. It's great to raise awareness. I so support people who have the courage to talk about their struggles with mental health, because I think you don't want to tell somebody that they should or they have to, but when somebody does, I think you want to recognize that that could be helping somebody. And
and if you have some black seed oil, ashwagandha, just also some quiet meditation that helps too. Even I got a 5-year-old, so there's never no quiet meditation going on in my house until after 8:30. 8:00 p.m. Then it's 30 minutes of crying. I don't want to go to bed, and then you might have some time. Okay.
I have a 5-year-old too.
Oh no.
I know all about the. I don't want to brush my teeth. I don't want to go.
5-year-old. I know they challenge you, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
5 is my youngest. I got a few older.
No doubt. So wait a minute. What would you say that was you take? You say ashwagandha?
Ashwagandha, black seed oil, maca root, fenugreek, just things to help balance the hormones. Because a lot of the things that happen with us mentally, it is lack of sleep, it's stress, it's the things that we're not doing to help ourselves. That's basic, like just maybe eating some fruit. We might have forgot to eat some fruit today, so I make a smoothie in the morning because I'm not going to sit around and eat 18 apples. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit around. Oh, I need a pineapple today. No, I'm not going to think about that. I'm just like, hey, let's pop this real quick and this little and keep it moving.
All right, how you spell that? Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. Ash. Let's start with the beginning. Ash. ASHWAGHANDA.
Wait a minute. I'm like, Did
I get it right?
Ashwagandha.
Huh?
I think my man's ordering some on Amazon.
Yes, and black seed oil as well.
I've heard black seed oil.
Yeah, black seed oil is pretty good. But I would say meditating at least 20 minutes. You know, sitting and take a time out to quiet yourself from all the frustration, the things, and really just silence everybody out. I literally had to turn my phone on, put it on airplane mode for a few minutes, and just owe yourself that time. It's like currency. Your energy. Like I was listening to Sadhguru. He's actually like a Indian. He talks to us about things, and he just said, you only have a certain amount of energy throughout that. You start at 100 when you wake up. Sometimes you don't even start at 100. You wake up, you start at 80. And you don't get 100. So you spending your time. 55. You have to think about where you're dispersing your energy to,
right? And
only give a certain amount of that energy out to certain people. If it's negative, I don't want none of that energy over there. Right. You can keep that. I need to preserve it for me.
Right.
In those 10-20 minutes to help get that boost back.
That's real.
I do my meditation in the shower.
Yes, indeed.
Because just breathing in, breathing out, and just like having that focus on your breath.
Yes, a lot of masturbation. It helps you. It helps everybody. Okay, take those 5 minutes for yourself. Yes, and let it go. All right, you don't need everybody to join. It's a solo dolo thing.
At least they're cracking. God, that's
and then get back to your normal day.
And we're done, folks. Thanks.
I know, right?
I'm sorry, that wasn't PG-13.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. So wait a minute, Clever, did you go to Duke Ellington?
I didn't actually. I was invited here by Dior Ashley Brown because she wanted to put me on the music industry A to Z panel.
Word.
And just because she seen me out here just hustling and grinding on doing what I'm doing. So I'm just thankful to have been a part of it. Really.
That's dope.
Yeah, and the school is amazing. I've been seeing some of the students, they've introduced themselves and they seem very well spoken. And some that went here before already, they introduced themselves. And so that's dope. It's great to be a part of this.
Nah, it's just up, man. Shout out to Dior for keeping this going too. It's been I feel like one of the first years I heard about the DC Music Summit was when it was on H Street. It was like a long time ago, and it was like I can't even think of the name of the spot, but it was in a way smaller spot than they're eating in here actually. But it was good to see the potential for it to grow like this. And she's worked hard on it, so.
I've only been here for about an hour, and I've seen like a ton of like real, legit DMV music luminaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, new and old too.
Yeah,
new. Yeah. People you don't see too much, but people you see everywhere. It's like it's definitely dope to like see the variation, because y'all don't see me everywhere, but there's certain people you see like in all the spots, So that's really dope. Get a variation.
Yeah. I thank y'all guys for having me on
thank you for coming
show.
On.
And you let me know where I can find you, and I need all your information.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, so I can tap into this and share it with all our friends and all of Clever Nation. I want to give a shout out to Clever Nation as well for all my
nation.
Shout out to Clever Nation.
Shout out to Clever Nation.
I don't have a nation.
Yeah, I don't have a nation yet, but I'm building up. Every single person is important to me. I treat them like family. I replace the old family members that don't support me with the people that do. That's how you work. You make space.
Keep on moving.
See, I need a nation, man.
I know. I need a nation.
That's
you. Just
clever,
join.
literally clever.
Yeah, CLEVA_nation, and come on in and let's you a part of it.
Nation doesn't really work. What about?
Well, I thank you guys once again. I'm about to get out of here and get some food because I'm real hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Clever Thoughts.
Enjoy play for me.
Thank you. I see you
Good
later,
talking
man.
to you. Good
Good
talking.
talking with you.
Yes.
I will holler at you later.
Thank you guys.
Look at that. DMV musical luminaries just dropping in.
Clever
Dropping
thoughts.
in. Clever Thoughts, everybody.
Crazy.
Go check out her stuff.
Ill freestyler too. Like,
Awesome.
Impressed me. Or after break.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember where we were at. We were at this open mic. Shout out to my man John I who hosted, and it was her, a couple other rappers, and she was, man. She was getting busy, getting down.
So you guys asked for it. Here, this is an old show.
Welcome back to Grande Lock. Hell yeah.
Now you get it.
Hell yeah.
Now you get your intro music.
Now I got my intro music. We are Grande Lock. We are the Grandiloquent Hip Hop Show. My name's Ian Taranji. My good friend, the Grandiloquent one himself, Artemis.
Yeah.
Your other co-host. We got to get into this music, man. Unless you got something else you want to.
Nah, man. I think
any more luminaries you want to grab and
They'll come up to you.
chop it up with.
We should probably get to the music because I feel like we're gonna run to somebody else and they're gonna sit down and talk with us. So we probably should get to the music
That's
as
right.
quick as we can.
Music. Let's do some music.
And then just like keep going. So.
All right. So tell us about the first record we're gonna talk about.
Are we going to? Oh, we're not gonna go through the classic.
You tell me what you want to do.
We always do the current first. and then classic, yeah.
Okay.
Did you forget how to do this?
No, I'm just making sure. We didn't do this for a while. Just making sure. All right, man. We'll get into my man Khalil D. Jamal's album. Khalil D. Jamal presents AC to DC, which is like a project that my homeboy Khalil's been working on for years, traveling back and forth from DC to Amsterdam with various artists connected to it in the Amsterdam area, as well as artists that are based out of DC area. It's just good to see this come to light. I have to say, and I made this post about this. Me and him, that's the homie, it's the bro. But we've had conversations or arguments, so to speak, about putting out music. We have interesting kind of thoughts about it, but we always saw eye to eye on a couple of things. And him putting out this project is actually like really a good testament to him seeing it through, because he's definitely, I've seen him go through ranges of like putting out music. Well, rest in peace and power paradise to Cool C Brown when he was rolling with him. They were putting out stuff together. And just like him connecting with the Amphibians again, to be able to do this, it's dope, man.
Shout out to the Amphibians.
It's dope. And I don't want to talk too much about it. I just want y'all to hear what we picked from this project, so y'all can check it out. So yeah, we're gonna get into this song called "The Light," which is one of my favorites off the project. So let's check it out. Khalil D. Jamal with "The Light."
It's for you people.
Smooth. Oh yeah.
In a state of shock since we seen the king shot, lay their head wide open, bleeding on the spot. There we stood and watched the sunrise, how we fall into a new dawn, a new day. But the same way to solve the same problems from the 60s is clearly an agenda to remember. Whenever you ask me to be patriotic to the powers that be, holding me down to drown so I cannot breathe. Leaving love in a fist, slit wrist over battered knees. A shame she was only 13. Full of life when I seen her, she wanted to be a lawyer, help her father with his charges. She wanted to go to college. Asked mama about it, she laughed and she cried. Wanna die and she died inside. Daddy ain't coming home and you're the reason why. To make a life for his family, foolishly tried.
This is for the people left behind. Those who lost their dreams and fight. Got to know.
Yo, so smooth.
So smooth.
And I have to say, this song features Omar, Soleil, Complex, and Controverse. I need to shout that out too.
Yes.
So this project, I should have probably said this, since it is like a bunch of, it is Khalil mainly on each song. However, there's a number of other artists that are featured on each track. Anyways, this song has that very like chill in the club, you two-step with your martini kind of feel. I like it, you know. Khalil's like flexing on it a little bit with the R&B vocal, like R&B vocals on the hook, and then he's coming in with the verse. He is not here tonight. Actually, he is overseas promoting the project right now.
Yeah.
Trying to get some stuff done for it. So
well, shout out to Khalil. I thought he was going to be here tonight, but yeah, I love the R&B vibe. I love it's the production is sparse, but the way that I like it, like it's heavy bass, heavy drum, just a classic beat with just the slightest bit of instrumentation over it. Really highlights the vocals, but gives it just a fresh vibe. Just a great track. Definitely one of my favorites on this record, and this record is super dope, by the way.
Very dope record. It's sad. I wanted to pick some more from this record and do it, but I knew we wouldn't have as much time to get through like 3 tracks of it, so I just had to pick something else that I thought was just as dope.
I mean, we got 36 minutes.
36, yeah, but you know, I'm saying still, you know, we were talking so long, you know, but I'm just gonna go into the next track since like it's a dope project, but I want y'all to check it out. This track is called My World. It's actually one of the last cuts on there, and make sure I got it right. Who's featured on it? Yeah, Caprice. Shout out to Caprice, who's a dope vocalist. 88 Black and Controverse on this track called My World. Very dope track off the project. So here we go. Let's take a listen.
Oh.
Hey, Jay.
I make time to kick it every time I visit. The time is ticking, so I hold a moment like it's missing. Cause every minute's a memory when you're my vision. And I'm no liar, I'm so inspired. And you all too, no wonder who just lit the fire. Won't put it out, shorty, just let it burn. I flick the ashes and I pass it cause it's your turn.
Work hard.
Inhaling my energy, exhaling the fairy tale that's real as you can see. No magician, I just make believe. My Cinderella after 12, but you don't leave. Sipping champagne out a glass slipper. That symbolism, I'm the heat, she the coldest winter. Watching the snow melt slow as I entered. Wishing we had tomorrow, but tonight is what I give.
I can promise you tomorrow. Nothing more than this one night.
So smooth, so
illustrious
of a track right there. One of my other favorites. It reminds me of like there's a Neptunes feel to it a little bit, like Neptunes meets Slum.
Yeah.
So I definitely dig that. What you think, Ian?
Love that track. Absolutely love that track. Great bass line. You know, a good bass line and a good beat takes you a long way in hip hop, and you know, it's so musical. It's really it pops. It's got a great just vibe to it. Really simple chord progression. It's like probably 3 or 4, you know, chords throughout, but it's just, you know, just keeps it popping with that great beat. So
nice. Now
I would also recommend Put the Work In, featuring Ashru, another great track on this record. We're only doing like digging deep into a couple of tracks per record, but there's so much great stuff on this record, man. It's AC to DC, Khalil to Jamal. Beautiful, just beautiful music.
Definitely support the project, support Amphibians. Definitely make sure that you guys check out the record. Now, we're gonna take a little detour, which I knew was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. So, it's a very young lady to the very left of me. She's a talented producer, engineer, and MC. Had the pleasure of competing in a competition with her. Well, she dissed my crew a little bit. It's okay. It was all the fun. I tried to get you back, but it didn't work. It's okay. No. Shouts to Lady J from Wreck the System. Nice to have you.
Yo, thank you. It's great to be here. Like the DC Music Summit has been an absolute treat, and I'm so happy I purchased that ticket. Very well worth it.
No doubt, no doubt. So is this your first year here?
Yeah, actually, it's my first time. Actually, I was trying to remember because we had that weird thing that kind of stopped our lives for like a year and a half.
We were talking about earlier.
Right, that weird thing. But like, I feel like I might have been to one of them before.
Right.
Maybe I know Made in the DMV kind of does some stuff like this, but this isn't Made in the DMV, so I might be confusing it. But I would say that this is my first.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'd say that.
We can go with that. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
There you go.
I'm Ian, by the way.
Ian.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, ladies.
Yep.
My
Thank
other co-host, and this is Marcus.
Marcus, nice to meet you.
We should have introduced everybody.
Hey man, we doing things on the fly, right?
Yeah,
I just walk right
This
by.
is Grande Lock. We're the Grandiloquent hip hop show.
Hey, okay.
We normally have a third co-host, but
Tia, aka
Well,
Prowess, she's like
duo.
yeah.
Mhm.
And this is like our first. This is our semi first episode back because we weren't able to do it for a while.
Season 3.
Season 3. Well, I'm
Season
honored
3,
to be
episode
on.
0.
I'm honored to be on.
We're
Yeah.
honored to have you. We're honored to have you. There's so many great. Seems like DMV hip hop is super well represented.
Very
here at the
well,
Summit.
yeah.
Bubble.
And it's crazy because I just met an artist or whatnot. I think his name was Leany. And he said that he was one of the, like, he's been here for a long time.
Mhm.
And he was here back when hip hop wasn't actually like accepted in DC, when
Yep.
it was just go-go. I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, like, thank you for like cultivating this because now it's a big thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of stories. Like me, I think I got here in the midst of like a lot of like some of the scene on U Street was bubbling. But it's
Right.
still that kind of enclosure where not everybody really accepted it or like in every area of the
Right,
community.
yeah.
So, yeah.
That was very much so a thing.
Yeah, so it's wild that we getting to the point now, like it's more accepted as bubbling. So no doubt,
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting. So what you got coming up, Lady J? What you got going?
Man, look. First of all, I am a trap rock artist.
Okay.
And it is pretty amazing. You've seen me with Wreck the System, so that's
yes, that's
like
its own thing, right?
Wreck the System that does nerdcore hip hop.
Right.
And they're not too far off, right? Like I
Okay.
definitely have my geeky Sonic and Pokemon bars and my trap rock music that I be screaming about. But
okay.
I'm actually putting out my album, my solo album in March. So that's a very big thing. There's features, pretty big features happening, or however, and talks about touring. It's getting busy, is what I can say, and it's
That's
great.
good.
Yeah.
So trap rock. So okay. So are you telling me that you try to go in the lane of what's his name? Ethan Spalding? Is that?
Yes, my man.
That's your guy. Yeah,
Ethan
that's the homie.
Spalding
That's
is
the homie.
my man's. Yeah,
That's
no,
the homie.
and the funny thing about it is, like, even with seeing Wreck the System perform, there's a lot of like rock elements. So everything when it comes to artistry is a business, like it's a brand. So being able to put somewhat of a like, a title or like a condition or something, because we got nerdcore and we're proud of our nerdcore. So now I'm like, what exactly am I? And after years of research and doing things, experimenting, I've been trap rock all along.
There you go.
And
you said the key thing, experimenting, and you
Yes.
found out where you're headed towards. So that's dope. And you're an engineer.
Yes, I've been doing that for 19 years, so I'm pretty fucking awesome at engineering is what I say.
Good job.
I'm
Very
pretty
accomplished.
awesome. Yeah. It's and I have a recording studio actually, and it's called WTS Recordings, which derives off of Wreck the System, obviously.
Of course.
But it's in like Riverdale or whatnot area in Maryland.
It's in Riverdale?
It's in Riverdale. And it's open 24 hours a day. They're probably running sessions right now.
Oh, okay. Well, look at you. All right.
I know me some Riverdale.
Yeah, I know me some Riverdale.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was further out of Maryland, but Riverdale. That's
it's
as far as I thought.
It's right next to Hyattsville.
Yeah.
Yep. Literally.
Nice.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Super
But-
excited though. Lots of good things happening.
So like got a new album coming up soon or not?
Oh yeah, that's
March.
coming out March.
That's March, all right.
That is coming up in March. Yep.
What's the project coming? What is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
good trap rock album. I'm not sure. Yes,
Okay.
the trap.
Any features? Are you producing?
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
We
get
can
some
talk
details.
a little details. Okay, I got you.
And, you know,
So-
I mean, if you can't announce things here
Well-
on Grande Live before both of our
I definitely
viewers.
a couple of the features I wouldn't announce yet, but they are pretty big. I'm super excited about it. Definitely fits my vibe. But yeah, no, I did a lot of production. In fact, my boys from Wreck the System did a lot of production on there.
Okay,
Cyrus
yeah.
Green and
Cyrus.
Cam 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
shouts to them.
Yeah,
shouts out.
they did quite a bit or whatnot on there. I actually have a producer credit because I'm not really a producer. Like I don't actually like make beats, right? Like I'm an artist, an
I did-
engineer, but so I actually, dipped in it. It was cool. It was cool. It
I always
super
did
cool.
wonder that, like, because I know she's an engineer. She was in the studio.
Yeah.
Did production. So okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yep. Nah, it's easy because literally everybody in Wreck the System produces except me. So it's like, oh yeah, she must produce. Nah, not really.
There you go.
Not for real. But yeah, so that's cool. And I guess another thing that I could say about it, it's a 10-track album.
Cool.
10 tracks, so including skits, of course.
That's what's up.
And it'll make you either want to break things or maybe party or do some really, really deep self-searching.
Dang, it's one of those.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Getting everybody the feels. That's what
Yep.
you're saying.
Getting everybody to feels or express anger and release it or get rid of that toxic person in their life. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
All positive screaming is what I call it. Positive
Is
screaming.
that the name of the album? All Positive Screaming?
That is actually an
Might be.
awesome name. But
That's a great name.
No, that is not the name. And in fact, it is great. You guys are getting the very first exclusive naming of the album, and it's actually called Bent Out of Shape.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm with it. I'm with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Lock
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Exclusive.
Do we have
Hadn't
like
told nobody.
stuff?
Hey.
There we go. See,
Well, yo, keep us informed of like new developments on the project.
Certainly.
Matter of fact, we got to get your contact before you dip out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, definitely. I'm glad we got to run into Lady J. Very, very talented person.
telling you,
def-
man, hip hop luminaries, DMV hip hop luminaries, just rolling.
And when y'all get a chance, make sure y'all check out Wreck the System, their stuff. You will definitely hear Lady J
Yep.
rapping her ass off.
Rapping my ass off. I also have my own page too, which is Create Lady
There you
J,
go.
all one word, J at
Create
the end.
Create Lady, I do it. Yeah,
Lady J.
there you go.
Yep. And Wreck the System, like that's the band. So
And she's another
find
one that was not afraid to freestyle with me. Like she,
Yo, yeah, that's right.
This is another one, and out of a lot of, I will say this, out of Norcore, a lot of people, I'm not gonna say they wouldn't freestyle, but she was very bold to do it.
Yeah.
I'm stepping up. I'm like,
Oh yeah. I man, look, I'm an adrenaline junkie, so even if I was
That's what
scared,
it
you wouldn't
is.
even tell me. You
That's
wouldn't
what
even
it
be able
is.
to tell. Like I'm like, holy crap, I'm scared, but let's go. But I don't think I was. I haven't been scared to freestyle in I don't know how long.
yeah, like it might be the adrenaline because
Yeah.
that kind of that gives it. Yeah, I can see that.
Uh-huh.
Definitely,
Uh-huh.
no doubt. Well, Lady J, I think we're gonna get into the rest of our segment with
Absolutely.
the albums to review.
Yep.
Glad to be able to sit down and talk with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Good luck with everything.
Yep. See ya.
We got like
All right.
we were all like chilling, like it was dope. Nah, but shout out to Lady J. Like I said, very dope artist before. Catch you at MagFest, right?
Oh yes.
All right, yeah, there you go. If you know about MagFest, that's the year-round
Is that the Nerdcore?
nerd convention, but the music stage there is very, very respected in the community. You can catch the Wreck the System there, actually, and probably even Lady J by herself, right? Maybe by yourself at MagFest. Are you gonna be there? Okay, you'll be with Wreck. All right. So yeah, Wreck the System. Okay, there you go. All right, well, check out Wreck the System at MagFest. So there you go.
Get your Pokemon rap on.
No doubt. That was dope to like actually, sit and chat with another rapper.
I'm telling you, it's dope. Grab all the people you
got the
you
women.
know, yeah.
Hey, the women being repping out here though. That's the dope thing.
Hell
You got
yeah.
the women out here just like doing.
Hell yeah.
But yo, let's get back into it.
What's this next record we're going to?
This next record we're going to get into is called. I'm gonna say it's in the right order. It's A World of Pain / Hindsight 2020, which is by my brother from another, Arnell, aka Arnellification, and by my other homie, Blackberry Jones. I heard this album a while ago, actually, and it was great. I think it was fascinating how much work these two got done in a short period of time for this project. A lot of this project does talk about social distancing and like just a lot of the political climate, a lot of different things that are going on in the world. Mm-hmm. And it's there's skits on it that just like lead from one song to another. Very impressive project. There really no like features on it, you know. And basically Blackberry handles the production mostly. He raps a little, but Arnell raps some more on it. So really, really dope project. We're gonna get into the first song that I picked for this. It's called Stranger Danger, or you can call it Sketch 13. So check it out. Yo, that was Strange and Danger by Arnellification and Blackberry Jones. Dope song. One of my favorite ones off of it. Just like the message is relaying, just like be careful, just like people out here in the streets. I highly recommend people like give this project just a full listen. Don't skip anything. Just listen to how it's produced, how it's structured, because this song, I don't remember where it is on the album. It's kind of towards the beginning, but it is in relation to some very important parts of just like being careful, and just like being out and about. That's what it is. So, Ian, what you think about this track?
First off, I got so much love and respect for Arnell, who's an amazing, tremendous local MC, DMV legend. I love his voice. I love his flow, his style. He's gotten up and freestyled with us when we've been performing, and just always brings it. He's also MC'd other shows, so shout out to Arnell. This song is like I always talk about like quintessential hip hop beats, and just like that drum sound, everything about it. The snare, the sound of that snare is just like quintessential hip hop. I love it. It's musical. It's got dense layers to it without being like heavy and overbearing. It's just really super well produced, and his voice he can flow over anything. He's such a gifted MC.
Gifted. We call him 1,000 bars for a reason. Yeah. Because he does not run out of bars. No doubt. It is. He says it's rap. He says it's tough to rap with me. It's actually tough to rap with him as well, because he's an intelligent dude. Like he's a thinker to a degree when it comes to rapping. So with that said, we probably should I'm getting to the next one.
Let's get into it.
This one's called Liana. I always said Liana. This is like one of the last tracks on the album. Yeah. I think this talks about more so relationship stuff or closing it out. Like I said, this is a project that you need to really pay attention to, where it's going, the direction it takes. So with that said, we're going to get into Liana. All right.
This is hindsight 2020, where the truth appears for me. Right there, embrace fears, focus on what's clear. Forgive all that fall through hardships and tears of cut off ties that binds, just disappear. They say give it to God, the elders confess. Lessons learned, facial expressions from their stress. Wishing the worst on the people that's first. It hurts, direct outcome, that's a curse. Birth in a cycle that demands a total pay. Reoccurring for defeat, the price may vary. From a few days, it's going to be this torn. Could be generational intact, your firstborn. Those games the Jews are watching hate evictions. Put that rear in your food, get out position. Big eye glisten.
So good.
Dope track.
So good. I love that keyboard. That kind of like sort of ethereal.
Yes.
Just like it's in the background. You almost have to be listening for it to hear sort of the arpeggiated chords going on back there, but it's so smooth and it just lends again just like a light. There's denseness to the production, but it doesn't feel overbearing. It's so that's just really gifted producing, and RNL. We're gonna sit here and just talk about how great he is.
Well, they match up well.
Yeah.
Whenever they've worked together on other stuff. Because RNL put out a project, Build a Better Brand, and I was on some of that. I feel like he was, if it wasn't, golly, I feel like Blackberry did like maybe a few tracks on that. Like he had some, I can't remember what songs they were, but they always work together well. Like his voice always layers the tracks the way they need to be layered, and it's like always very impressive. But anyways, this project, if you want to check it out, it is on all DSPs. Like I said, look up RNLification and Blackberry Jones if you want to find it completely. And yeah, man, like that's all I gotta say. These are two alums, Khalil D. Jamal and RNLification. They both put out their projects
this year.
Yeah, this year. But like, they put out other stuff before. They were working a lot, but having the DC Music Summit here at Duke Ellington and being able to do this has been like very, very dope, and it's been an honor. So, glad I figured, at least, have this as a point of reference for people that probably think that the art stops when you leave like a place like Duke Ellington. It's like, nah, it continues, it grows, and it develops.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think we're going to get into the classic, right? Maybe
the classic. Yes, the classic. So we always do a classic review. We're running up against it here, but I think we can definitely get into a couple of tracks. So we always like to do a current release and then a classic hip hop, something from the hip hop canon. And so I got a chance to select this time. My choice was Blackalicious, Burning Arrow. We got to run on. An amazing record. 2002. Talking Gift of Gab, Chief Excel.
Right.
Rest in peace, Gift of Gab.
Rest in peace.
When did he pass? Was it in 2022 or was it 2021?
And it's it makes me more sad. Like I saw Quantum live with like we did an anniversary show, I want to say, and it was all of them: Blackalicious, Latyrix, DJ Shadow. Oh my God, DJ Shadow. Seeing him live is
kills.
It's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
You think it's just a DJ? Oh no, he is going crazy on that MP. Yeah. Anyway, we should get in this first track though.
Yeah, so let's get in this first track. This is Paragraph President. I adore this track. Just
classic.
Absolutely love it.
This is fire, bro.
So hard.
Man, I'm just saying, like, Gift of Gab, man.
Let me ask you a question, man. Are you familiar with this record, First Serve by Alda De La Soul? This song this reminds me of, I think it's Pushing Aside, Pushing Along from the record First Serve. Basically a De La Soul project.
That's a good similar vibe. I can see that.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that song. I love the First Serve record. The best that piano just going super hard is so great.
Man, I remember this vinyl came out too. Like this, I think this is like the very first single. And I was like, man, you talk about. It's like when you think you heard it all from them, like on the albums before, they come out with this, you're just like, make you scratch your face up. Like, come on, Giff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's get into the next one though.
So before we get into the next one, let's talk about it just really briefly, since we're not going to get into all of these songs, but some other of our favorites. First in Flight features one Mr. Gil Scott Heron. So that's super dope. Chemical Calisthenics with Cut Chemist.
That was hard.
Oh my God, it's a great song. Great song. Oral Pleasure, Jaguar Wright.
Shout out to Jaguar Wright.
She's great. But the next song that we're gonna like dig into, this is low key like one of my very, very favorite hip hop songs, basically ever. I absolutely love it. So this is Make You Feel That Way.
Yep.
All time classic. Comes a beat.
Up and early for the hope of a brand new day. It's here to get shake since back in the day. Fresh haircut fitted with a fat day. And the work you chillin' on a Saturday. How you felt when you first heard the daddy gang? Rock MK or I had that day. Cooling out with old girl on Patty's Day. Find $100 man, that's great. Get your job up to management. Plot a long time, finally your plan is right. Anytime I feel I want to shout, it's real that way.
Yo, this was I didn't know whether to be sad or happy about this song because it's so smooth, but it's just like it makes you reflect. Like you just think about your life.
No doubt. 2002, 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Where were you 20 years ago?
I was in DC trying to figure out life.
Yeah.
I definitely was still trying to get out of it.
As opposed to now when you're in DC trying to figure out life.
Still,
Yeah,
I got a little
you.
more figured out, but not as
Yeah.
much. Nah, see, okay. This wasn't like, oh, see, I like this song a lot, but it wasn't my favorite song because like I was running It's Going Down back a lot. So it was hard for me to go back because I would sing It's Going Down like it was just my jam. But this joint, I remember the video coming on like MTV2, I think, and seeing it quite a bit. And I got into it a lot more, visually seeing it. But like I said, it definitely like made me like reflective. Whenever I've heard it, I'm like, dang, I feel like I need some alone time. I need to like think about my life, listen to that song. But definitely a dope track though.
For sure. It's another one that's just so well produced. Again, when you got like a solid bass line and a great beat, you can just add little pieces of color over top of it, and that's really what's going on. Like
Yes,
that
indeed.
trumpet is, I mean, there are certain instrumentals that are sort of like hip hop canon, like like the sax on They Reminisce Over You. Everybody knows that. You get a sax player just everybody knows.
Right.
And I feel like the trumpet on this is similar to that.
You know,
People just know it.
It's strange that Chief XL as a producer doesn't get brought up in more of the talks.
Yeah.
But it's like, this album, I feel like a lot of people, kind of like with when you would hear like somebody talk about, Saul Williams is Amethyst Rockstar, who is on the album, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about that album, you talk about some of the Beastie records, like some of those records that have crossover kind of appeal. This is like one of those last records that was like so hip hop based, but like when people saw Ben Harper was on the album, they were going for it. Like, I need to cop this album. And that Ben Harper song's fire too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Nah, shout outs to Blazing Arrow. Said, man, it's sad that we won't get any more Gift of Gab unless they have an unreleased album that we haven't heard. But rest in peace, power and paradise to the good brother. Blazing Arrow, I suggest you guys that you check that record out. If you liked anything that was
Go cop it.
If you like anything that was commercially released in the sense of just like Dilated Peoples when they're on Capitol Records, or I'm trying to think of other records that were like that, like when Gangstar was on Virgin Records.
Yeah.
It's that kind of record. It's just like it got a lot of promotion. It definitely got seen by like a good fan base. So
it's extremely musical, and that's just wonderful stuff, man.
Extremely musical and dope project. So please check it out.
Well, my friend, I think we're calling it a night here at the DC Music Summit. This was a ton of fun.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fun.
glad we got a chance to do this.
Yeah.
Season 3 of Grande Lock will
0.
be coming. If you enjoyed our show, please go and check us out. Like, subscribe, rate, review, all of the things. You want to tell people how to get at you on social media?
You can hit me up on Instagram at The Real Artemis, Ardamus.
The Real Artemis.
Don't go for the clones.
Don't go in for the fakes. Don't go in for the bots.
No, none of
bots.
the Arter clones. Don't follow.
Yeah.
Twitter.com/Artemis. I do have a new album coming out on October 21st. Psychedelic City Cowboys. We ain't gonna say it, but that's the new album coming out on Cold Rhymes Records.
Shout out to Cold Rhymes Records.
Shout out to my man Hype. Me and Hype talked today.
Hype and Erica.
Hi, Erica.
Good
Tom,
people.
My man PT.
Yeah.
They failed. So
all good people.
No doubt.
All good people.
And where can they not get at you at? You hate people hitting you up.
Don't follow me. Don't look for me. Don't follow me. It's all good.
Bother him for my sake. Go ahead.
Yeah, my Twitter's it's a shit show. Just don't follow me. I'm not worth the follow. I'm not worth the follow.
If you need a good lawyer, holla at him.
If you're in asylum and seeking asylum, I got you covered.
There you go.
I got you covered. This is great, my friend. Always a pleasure.
Always
a pleasure to tap into your vast hip hop knowledge, man.
I appreciate.
I always feel like I learn as much as I contribute when I get a chance to chop it up with you and with Tia. So
no, it was dope, man.
Appreciate you.
I was like, look, man, I'm tired. Like, y'all better hope I have the energy to do this. Y'all better hope. Yeah.
You always got the energy. Look, man. You are a straight hustler.
2 band rehearsals, a band recording.
I know.
Some jobs. Hey, man.
That's
look,
because you're
now.
in demand. You're in demand, my friend.
So y'all better hope I have the energy, damn it.
Well, we are a District Dogface studio production. We are produced by the Pasteurized Chef.
Thank you,
Marcus Donovan. Amazing. Thank you to DC Music Summit for having us. Thanks to Dior and everybody who's involved with this. And so, are we cutting off the live feed right now?
I think we are.
4 minutes early. All right.